What's up, Klamath Falls? This is Mike.
What's up, Klamath Falls? This is Dave.
Hope everybody's doing good out there in YouTube land. Going to kick things off by making the announcement that our parent company, if you will, Big Rooster Media, is finally up and running on Facebook. So you can check out Big Rooster Media on Facebook, and it'll have both this podcast, which is What's Up, Klamath Falls, obviously, and our other podcast, Clamtucky Bourbon Boys, is also on there. And then we're going to expand as we go along here. There will be other podcasts and other things of interest. So be sure to follow Big Rooster Media on Facebook, and you'll be able to see what we're up to as we move along here.
Always improving for you guys. And on that note, this one's going to be a little bit different. Full disclosure, I'm still working a full-time job. I'm not as lucky as some around here, but
Pay my dues, man.
well, all right. So yeah, each of us are going to be out of pocket for a little bit. I had training this week, and then he's going to be off.
I got my 10-year high school reunion coming up.
Yeah, 10-year. All right, but yes, yeah, we're going to be in and out for you guys a little bit, but we're still. This was light and airy. We're just touching on some things, and then we're going to come back in a little bit for you.
We're here every Tuesday for you guys.
Yeah,
and we don't want to leave you hanging.
We're
So
getting content out for you. But yeah, I was up in Vancouver training this week, and I got an Amber Alert up there. I think it started up there.
I got one down here too.
And not good circumstance, but the important part, the kids are safe, and prayers for everybody else involved in that situation.
Yeah,
So,
kids safe and in a good environment, and kudos to the law enforcement that took care of that situation.
there you go. But yes, we have been doing homework for you, and we have our first official guest for you guys. We're gonna have Jimmy from the Comedy Club and Retro Room Records, and his wife Allie, I believe, are both gonna come down. And so, if you guys are watching this one, that will be the next preceding show after you guys watch us do this. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, pretty excited to have Jimmy and Allie on here. They do a lot of great things in Klamath Falls for the community. I'm sure you've heard about Retro Room Records and the comedy shows and that, but you might not realize what they do behind the scenes as far as donations to organizations in the community. They do some good stuff, so I'm excited to have them here and talk to them about what they've got going on and what's coming up. And then we also have a representative from NAMI, National Association for Mental Illness. They're going to be coming up in a few weeks, and they're going to talk to us about mental illness and PTSD and veteran suicide and a lot of topics that are kind of more serious than what we're used to doing on this show, but they're important topics, and especially we're a military town. Um, there's a lot of our veterans that we need to take care of, and they don't get the care that they should, in my opinion. So it's good to have an organization like this here and letting us know what they can actually do to help out and how these people can reach out to them and get help if they need it.
Well, and these are just the ones that got lined up when they got lined up. So if you guys are interested, let us know on either the Facebook page or Big Rooster Media at Gmail. We're gonna have all. It's gonna be a variety show. So that's just how the first ones came rolled out, I guess.
Well, I mean, that's it. We've said that we're a show for and about Klamath Falls, and that's exactly what it is. Some of it's going to be fun, some of it's going to be a little bit serious, but hopefully it's all worthwhile and productive. And on that note, I want to reach out to. It's an election year, and so I want to reach out to the folks that are on the ballot this year, and say, hey, we got a open forum here. If you're running for county commissioner, if you're running for sheriff, if you're running for any of the positions here locally, we've got a microphone standing by for you, and we would love to have you come on the show and let us know what you're about, what your plans are, your goals are for Klamath Falls, for Klamath County, and why we should vote for you. So it's not a it's a friendly environment. We're non-judgmental. We just want to hear from you.
Well, and we've watched one. I have watched one too many episodes of Rogan. So, um, yeah, come on. This is your platform. Use it however you will. So,
Yep, we're here for that. Also, on a lighter note, there's a new motorcycle enthusiast page on Facebook. It's called the Klamath Falls Motorcycle Enthusiasts, and that's out on Facebook. I just happen to be a enthusiast myself. So, if you want to know what's going on in the community in the motorcycle world, that would be one place to check out. Is the Klamath Falls Motorcycle Enthusiast site.
maybe you could put your next ride up there.
Yeah, well, I am a part of the Rip City Riders, and you can also follow Rip City Riders Oregon on Facebook and see what we're up to. But I will likewise be sharing on this new Facebook page what we're doing too. So I
I
just
guess.
wanted to give props to them. It's good to see folks of the motorcycle persuasion, I suppose, just showing an interest in things and getting together, and that's what it's all about. If you ride a bike, you ride it for fun, not drama, and be good to share information back and forth so people can get out and ride.
And riding season it is.
Not today, but yeah, in
Well,
general.
yes. Yeah. So yeah, speaking about, I guess the times. I guess we're right at the end of April, and we found a couple stories that since it is tax day for those that you pay your taxes, April 15th was tax day, and we found where some of the money may have disappeared to. Well spent. Well spent.
Sure. Yeah. Well, and it's not so much. I don't know that it was or wasn't well spent. I'm not sure what's going on, but over on Laverne Street, they're widening that and they're making it safer for school age kids to get to and from school. That's awesome. But there's an article in Herald and News that talks about how we partnered with Harney County to do this. And I read the article several times. Maybe I'm a little slow. I don't know. But I'm not picking up on why Klamath County needed to work with Harney, which no harm, no foul to them, but they border Idaho. Why we had to partner with them? Why not work with Lake County or Jackson County, somebody more local? I would love to hear the whole story from one of our county commissioners. And we have an open forum here. You can reach out to us via Gmail, which is bigroostermedia@gmail.com. Or better, since it's an election year and some of you are up for election, would love to have you guys. All right, we'd love to have you guys come in here and have an open mic to express not only what's going on, why we had to partner with Harney, but also why we need to reelect you. So hit us up, let us know. And sorry about the little blackout there. We had a little glitch on one of the cameras, but we're going to be fine.
I'm gonna get up and punch that camera after the show. Anyway, yeah, sorry about that, guys. So another article, Herald and News, and of course you guys can go see that one. But the F-15 that got retired from Kingsley Field got moved to Veterans Park. Nice display. I don't know if it was worth. You can get ready for this. I found the number $600,000 to move that bad boy down to Veterans Park, and I'm very familiar with prevailing wages. I support it. I'm a union guy. I don't know if it's worth. I don't know if that pencils for that much.
And I guess this is our counterpoint episode. Um, I hear what you're saying. $600,000 isn't a drop in the bucket by any means. Um, it's an attraction, and it's not any park you can go to where there's an F-15 sitting there that you can walk up and admire and look at. And I get what you're saying. 600,000 is a lot of money. It probably could have helped out some homeless folks or fed some people. But we do have charities in town that address that as well. Is the attraction going to pay for itself? No. Is it something that brings people to Klamath Falls? Possibly.
And I'm all for the military. I love the new F-23, F-22. The 15 has been a staple for
Decades.
uh, probably 1970 sometime. Uh, it could have been spent somewhere else, or maybe a breakdown. I don't know. It's awfully steep, awfully steep.
I hear you. I wonder what it's costing to widen Laverne Street.
You know, well, that's right by a school.
I hear you.
That's
No,
right.
no, I know. Yeah, there's so many different opinions about what we should or shouldn't do in Klamath Falls. There's the old school thought of we need to restrict growth and we need to keep it small and keep the small town vibe. And I ain't going to argue that necessarily because I came here from somewhere because I wanted the small town feel and the small town vibe. The flip side of that is I would like to see this town grow in moderation and attractions like that. While that alone is not going to change the overall environment, it is going to offer something unique that a lot of cities aren't going to have. And again, growth, but controlled growth is where my perspective is. And I see it as a positive. I'm going to go check it out.
And I could see that. I mean, I took my kids to Veterans Park, feed the ducks, go look at the train. It is a staple, I guess. It is something to look at. So,
I'm guessing it wasn't cheap to put that train there.
well, they drove it right up there. There's tracks under it. They drove it right in there. Maybe. Allegedly, I don't know.
All right, this is what I'm working with. All right, sorry, folks.
Yep. Well, anyway, so yeah, just a quick couple with more construction for you guys. Harland and Madison. I think that's going to be a quick one, but they are working over there the end of April. I say less than a week. I think it looks like a water or something going on. They've got one lane closed, but right where it dead ends at Harlan, it's just a headache right now. So
It is Harlan and Madison. That sucks. It is the water department working in there. I'm not sure what they're doing. I just ask, you know what? I know it's frustrating. I know some folks get wound up, but the guys that are there are just doing their job. So cut them some slack. If you've got a problem with it, get a hold of the water department. Let their manager know what's going on. But they're not going to do it if it's not necessary. And again, those poor guys, the guys running the flags out in the street, I mean, they're putting their butt on the line. And I know that we hear that a lot. I've been one of those guys, and it sucks. So just saying, cut them some slack. It's not their fault. They're just doing their job.
well, unlucky for them, that's a low speed area right there. But
I've tracked people going down Harlan at 50 plus miles an hour, which is ridiculous.
oh, it's all hearsay. But yes, the last one, just real quick for you guys, came by there today. The running Y and the boat launch on 140. That looks like it's going to be a while. They've got the automatic lights, one lane closed. I think they're widening.
Yeah, they're actually widening
Doing
the whole road through there.
I think that's going to be with us through the early winter.
I used to know a guy that worked for the county road department, and that's what he said they're working on there is to widen that whole area out. So, and again, it sucks. It's frustrating, but the guys that are actually out there, they got families at home. I'm just saying it again. Don't mean to beat a dead horse. Cut them some slack because they like to go home at night. Their family likes to have them home at night. So it's not their fault. They're just there doing their job.
All right. Well, this is a little bit different, like we said this week, but stay tuned for our guests, and thanks for tuning in this week.
Yeah, looking forward to the next few episodes. We got some guests coming on, and that's kind of what this program was meant to be: is having local I want to say celebrities, but local voices coming on board and talking about what's going on in Klamath Falls and bringing a little variety to the program. So, coming week should be interesting. Just ask that you bear with us, and again, comment or email us and let us know what do you guys want to see because we're here for you. So, Klamath Falls, this is your show. What do you want? Let us know.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Sounds good. Thank you, guys. Have a good week.